Good morning, you little piece of shit. No, it's not that kind of meditation. You are fucking amazing. Today is the day to remember how wonderful you are. And that, yes, you fucked up so many times and you've made so many mistakes. And yes, that's true. But you are also someone who learns, someone who cares, someone who has spent their life trying to love others, trying to give more than you get. You are a wonderful human being. And yes, you are riddled with problems because that's living. The more problems you have, the more life you have. The more you live, the more you encounter problems. And that doesn't mean you're a problematic person. That means you're someone who's looking for solutions. You might not have right now the money that you want, but that's not because you don't deserve it. It's because you haven't done the right things in the past to get the money you need now. And in the future, you will get what you need if you put in the work and you do what you need to do today and tomorrow and in the months that come to get the financial freedom and abundance and stability that you want. The question is, what do you really want? Is that really that important for you? And if it is, you will get it. You will make decisions today that get you closer to being healthier if that's really important for you. And if you're not doing it, it doesn't mean you're a lesser good human being than others. It just means you have different priorities. It's okay to be you. And you don't have to be at the image of what society tells you is being a good and amazing and successful human being, because nobody knows. You know how to be you. And you know all the traumas that you've gone through, and all the problems you've had to face, and all the limitations you've been instilled as a kid. And these are not your faults. We are all victims of the education that we received. We are all a result of what we've been taught. And so we're being grateful that we all had these life lessons and that we can compare them with other people. And then we can learn from ourselves and our mistakes. And then we can learn from other people and their mistakes. And we can make decisions every day to go in one direction or another. And not all decisions we're going to take are going to be good decisions because nobody knows the future. The best you can do is take educated guess. The best you can do is to gamble into what you think is going to be the best thing you can do to get the results you want. And if you don't believe that you can get those results, maybe you won't take the actions. And so this is where we become grateful for the fact that we are here together to have these conversations and to think through, what is it you really want? What is it that really matters to you now? What do you need? Do you need to rest? Do you need to heal? Do you need to work harder? Do you need to work in a different place? Do you need new friends? Do you need different routines? Do you need to quit a habit that's not working for you anymore? Whatever it is that you need, you can take those steps little by little, one by one. And it's not going to be an overnight success. That's a myth. Nobody changes overnight. What happens is that sometimes overnight, finally you get the breakthrough. But the breakthrough takes years, very often, of small continuous steps. And so you're an amazing and wonderful human being for being alive, for having gotten this far in a society that is insane, that is crazy. We live in a world where things change so fast. Our human brain and body is not made for the reality we live in. phones and computers and AI affect us in a way that is unknowable. And all we know is that it's fucking with us. And it also has some wonderful things. The technology gave us a chance to grow and connect and learn from other people in a way that was never available before. AI gives us an opportunity to have conversations about ourselves with something that's neutral and that can listen to us for hours and that can help us think through problems and solve things that we couldn't do ourselves before and that would have otherwise costed thousands and thousands of dollars. And now we can do this. And so we are grateful that we live in this day and age where we are not being burned for thinking differently, where we have the freedom to be ourselves, where we have the freedom to pursue our dreams, where we have the freedom to every day make decisions as to what we want to happen next. So yes, we are grateful for being here. We are grateful that despite all the problems that exist, we get to make decisions every day. And some of us live in countries where we don't even have those decisions. I mean, us, not me. I have great luck to live in a place where I get to be a lot more free every day than some other people in the world. And even in those places, it's still better than things where thousands of years ago, where every day it was potential of being killed in the streets, dying of any random diseases. And in some places in the world, that's still the reality. And so we are grateful that we are here, that we have a brain which we can think, that we have a body that we can move, that we have our soul to feel, and that somewhere deep down we know what we can do. You know how amazing you are. You know what you're capable of. And you know that you can do so much more than you're doing now. You can be so much more than you are. And that's what time is for. You now have the time to become the person you know you can be. And that takes the effort every day to do a little something. And you'll make mistakes. And don't feel bad about it. We all make mistakes. That's how we learn. And things won't work out. And that's okay. Because eventually it will. And eventually you will figure it out. So you're growing. You're an amazing human being. You're the best version of yourself that you've ever been. You are. You exist. And that in itself is magical. It's extraordinary that you are here with the capacity to listen, to think, to feel, and to do. What are you going to do today? What do you want to do differently today than you would have done if we hadn't spent this time together thinking and meditating about how wonderful we are, how wonderful you are? What do you want to do today? How are you going to change the course of your life? What are the dreams that motivate you? What are the dreams that scare you? And then you think, I don't know if I can do it. And that you're going to do something today to get one little step closer to that dream. That may seem impossible, but you can get a little closer. What are you going to do today? To be grateful, to be here and be you, and create a better future than your past.